Hello everyone, welcome to the tavern. My name is Griffin. If you haven't been here before, you should probably watch the other videos. I know they're a bit long, but it'll keep you a little bit updated. So, there's a bit of an issue that I've run across. So much lore happens so quickly that I can't keep up. I need like a video of a week of just lore, and I haven't been doing that because I'm stupid and dumb. So, this video is mainly focused on sorting a meeting. The next video is going to be all of the lore after trying to organise a meeting. So, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I need to get a bit more on the ball of making these lore videos, mainly because there's so much lore and I don't stream as often as I record, so I kind of need to upload them. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. I apologise, it's quite long. The next one will be longer. I apologise for that even more. So, yeah. Enjoy! But yeah. I do hope there isn't a war. I am not built for fighting, and I know that there are some people here that would love a good fight. I'm not a fan of war, but I'm not preparing to fight other, I'm guessing, factions. Just this is evidence of the fourth one. Yeah. It's unfortunate that we do know. Doesn't seem at all too old. Is it really dead and gone? Oh, it's unfortunate to know that war has happened before with even the ones that we worship, but I guess it's inevitable that I should probably take off the cutesy little hairball. It's inevitable that, you know, if there's beings of higher power, they're going to fight for the highest power. So I say that, but I wouldn't fight for much of anything. I mean, if the Heart God came to me personally and told me that they wanted me to help fight for them, I would still question why. Is all I'm saying. I come from a place where I had to fight things semi-regularly. That sucks. To protect people I cared about. So it's natural for me to want to be prepared. The fights were hard and long, and I was one of the few people ever to be prepared for it. I get that. I mean, where I come from, I wasn't as, I guess, oh, whoops. I wasn't as, sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button for drop and it freaks me out every time. I'm not as, I wasn't as public as I am now. I didn't really, where I was from, my species as a whole was more considered animals than anything else. So I wasn't so much in a war as in a fight to survive. So I don't really, as far as I'm aware, I'm the last of my kind. So I don't have much to fight for anymore. We're kind of extinct after me. There are a few people here I'd like to get my claws in, but don't get it twisted. I wouldn't start a fight for it. I didn't think I did, but then I was just given charge of a of a child and met people I cared for. These attackers were specifically after the kids, multiple of them. God, that is horrific. I had some, not personal attackers, but some more general ones. Actually, a couple of them are here, so that's something I kind of need to keep an eye out for. But I don't think they're after me specifically. I don't know anyone here, so it's not comforting. Yeah, it's not comforting when you know them either, believe me. Don't get me wrong, most people here have been fine, but when we first arrived here, there was one or two that I recognised, and almost everyone I know there is good and wanted to help each other. Just hope the fighting hasn't followed. Ironically, they were ... heavily associated with green. Oh, it's kind of tragic, isn't it? Don't know what they were or where they came from, but yeah. They attacked without mercy until they killed a child from there. Some people are cruel for the sake of it, I think. Some people are cruel for the sake of it, and some people are cruel for their own reasons, but cruelty isn't ever justified, especially against children. I know it's the general thing of heart where everyone should just get along and be friends and blah blah blah, but like, well, they were strange creatures, as they were called. At a power structure with a leader. When there were bigger fights, scary things, they'd summon creatures too. That sounds horrifying. The only thing I would ever worry about was other people. I guess other people, like, I had to worry about people, I'm not a people. But I had to worry about humanoids and not quite freaking aliens. I'm not worried if war happens between the factions. People can handle. But if a god isn't dead, that's a good point. We don't actually know if this war ended the body or if it just laid it dormant, or if the war ever ended with them. Because I know very little. Let's be so clear. I haven't seen very many people. I showed this to Lex from Mind, and they wanted to keep it just between our faction because it's really close away, really close by. I can understand wanting to spare people from being frightened, but keeping something like this to yourself is kind of not ideal. But also really close to heart too, so I didn't want to keep information from the rest of the factions. It's an honourable thing, wanting to let us all know. I don't know if what I would have done if I was in your shoes. I think fear would have taken me and I would have tried to cover it up, but it is an important thing for us to learn about, especially if there is a war. Scribble from Soul, I showed her this to and asked them. I've met Scribble, she's a bit eccentric, but asked them to and asked them if anything similar was near Soul. Soul seems very nice. Actually seems nicer than Heart. I'll be honest. Nobody from Heart is cruel, don't get me wrong. Haven't seen anything, but they will keep a lookout. Yeah, I think that's all we really can do. If something like this has popped up so nearby, then it's a bit concerning for everyone. Especially if this is a warning that we've not fully grasped yet. Like, I don't know what it is. I did some investigation. As you should. I did some investigation stuff in my other world. I don't know what this is at all. There's crops, fossilized heads. Yes, but there may be bloodstains. I know. If there's skulls and possibly blood, it's a big concern. Not to mention the pillars don't line up to be a building structure. It looks like some kind of ritual site. Not line up for 4 walls. Yeah. Could be some kind of ritual site, or there's a divot here. Looks like there could have been some kind of explosion. That's my worry, that's a ritual site, then is it dead? If this is similar to the Mind Waystone, the Heart one isn't as like material as this. Ours is like a little canopy, so it's not as don't want to call it rustic, that seems like an insult, it's not. This, there had been another god, right? So what if this was their Waystone point? We don't know really what happened before we got here, except that there was a battle centuries ago and now there's one less god. So there could have been an entire civilization before us. I know that they had their villagers, which is what these skulls seem to look like. So it could have been them. Just don't want to keep it hidden. Yeah, I get that. I think you did the right thing telling people, because this is concerning, especially with the destroy Waystone. Especially from Heart, because it's almost equal distance between Mind and Heart. Yeah. There's definitely past people. I've found catacombs and temples. I haven't found anything like that, but to be fair, I've not really left my tavern all that much. This is an adventure for me. This isn't a burial site like the catacombs though, or the barrow I found once. So this isn't a like burial site. This isn't intentional. This wasn't done by the testificates to bury their dead. This was a fight that ended badly for them. Maybe badly for everyone, considering what the place looks like. The barrow and the catacombs mean that it's not in there. Culture to leave the bodies outside like this. Yeah, so something must have happened that made them abandon this pretty quickly. Whoa. Yes, in some it's a practice, but it doesn't seem to be the case yet. Yeah, because with the skulls and stuff, it's... If they had the practice of burying their dead and respecting their dead, then surely they would have come and got these ones, but with the amount of skulls here, there was clearly some kind of reason they couldn't come back and get them. A ritual for the body requires bodies. Who knows if they were trying to bring it back and if it succeeded, or if they were trying to keep it banished and failed. There's a difference between infighting in factions and people not getting along. If somebody doesn't like someone else, then deal with it yourself. We need to work together and trying to get each other, maybe not killed, but definitely trying to cause wars between the factions is not a good idea. Like, there are some people I could do without, but that's not to say I would do them any harm. If I had the choice, I would just stay away from them like a rational person. Groups related to the gods is because of the lack of belief. Yeah, there's no lack of belief, is there? Because we all believe, and we all believe in each other's gods. We have proof of all of them. Yeah, it's like we all believe in each other's gods. We just have our preferences. And there's no point in fighting over that, because we know they're all there. Surely that brings us together more than anything, but the infighting seems to be, why don't you worship my god, rather than why don't you believe in them? Which... Well, apparently there'll be a vote to kick someone out of Mind. Why? Where would they go? To another faction? I don't know. Again, I don't see the issue. They can't be forced out just because other people don't like them. Yeah, and they all worship the same god. They're just kicking them out, telling them not to worship the god anymore. Mind chose them to, it's not our choice. Exactly. They would either end up a nomad or worshipping Mind somewhere by themselves. And another god... If they got kicked out of Mind and then another... Yeah, if they got kicked out of Mind and another god decided to try and take them in, then that might not make Mind very happy, and that might start something else, and that is the last thing we need, is another fight between the gods. I will say, try not to extend that invitation to specifically Panda or Nox. Not that I don't... Not that, they've not done anything to me here, is all I'll say. Insanity from the Mind. We're probably more susceptible. That does make sense. Unfortunately, Mind might be more susceptible to anxiety, and Heart might be a bit more susceptible to naivety, or whatever you say it. Heart on your sleeve and all that. But I think, considering this is such a big issue, and that it could be something dangerous and potentially, I want to say life-altering, we should consider setting up a meeting with at least some people from the factions. Probably all of the factions, because I feel like if we specifically left out Soul, it would cause a good few issues. Scribble seems reliable, and so does Quinn. A good few of them do. But if we could set up some kind of meeting to discuss what we think is going on, to try and... Oh yeah, it's far from Soul, but they need to know in case they find something similar. You could set up a notice board. Just have a notice board saying, hey, opinions needed. Have a book and quill, write your opinions on this thing, put it in the box, and then see what people think about it. And then I could try and do the same with Heart, and we can get Scribble to do it with Mind. And just try and set up what do you think about setting up a meeting with the other factions in regards to these potential ritual spots that have been found. And just see what people say. When looking at the map that we got in the beginning, Heart is kind of south-ish, and both Mind and Soul are northeast. kind of areas. Maybe there's some northwest. Like, not quite between them, but it could be making a circle. Or something of the like. Don't even know if we could kill the god. It could be a case of we need to strengthen our gods. If there is another god. Rather than trying to kill the god ourselves, we need to strengthen our gods to kill them again. This is all assuming this is for the body or for a new god. This could very well be something to do with the Deep Dark. It could have been something to do with pillagers. It could have been anything. But it also very well could just be something horrific that could kill us all in an instant. We don't know. Could be nothing at all, but considering the past of this place, I'm not optimistic. I am very concerned. I'm Why is it that I've now only found peace and now it's potentially being ripped away? This is unfair to everyone involved. Even if people are in conflict here, I don't want them to die. Yeah. I do not care for my personal biases against people. If it was a case of life or death, I would save them. I had to see my friends lose their children time and time again. We need to look out for each other. We can't let any more massacres happen. Even if it's people we directly oppose, death cannot be something we resort to or encourage with anything. There are people here, again, I could say there are people here that I do not care for. However, I would very much rather them live. Death is pointless when we can prevent it. We can't die in theory, but what happens if a god kills us? That could very well end up in a permanent death. Considering I have died so many times unintentionally, I should be dead. I've fallen off buildings forgetting I can't fly. And this is just... There should be... I've not yet. You're lucky. I have starved to death. I've fallen off of things. I'm apart from the catfish incident. Yes, the horrific purge. I'm built to be part of a pride. I'm not built to be on my own. So the fact that I've made it this far and not died permanently is a miracle. So the fact that I have died so many times over and over and over again and it's not ended me yet means that I need to fight harder to stay alive. And if I get killed by some god, then I am going to be pissed. I'm having to die and learn my lesson about how to survive, and if I have to learn that lesson and then only to be killed by a god because I'm not strong enough to fight my own battle, then I will haunt this place. Whatever haunting may entail here. Hello. So I need to talk to you.
Okay.
So, I know we've not really talked all that much. Other than helping me mine and the tour and stuff like that.
Yes.
Which was a great time. Out of everyone in Seoul, you seem the most reliable.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say. But I mean, I'd like to think that, one of my greatest accomplishments would be to be reliable.
Yeah, so, I was talking with Six.
I love Six. Six is a lovely person.
Yeah, they said that they had shown you something that they found by the museum. The scary crater-filled, blood-filled, head skull-filled.
Yes, did they tell you about that as well?
Yes. I don't think it's good news.
No, definitely not good news.
No, so we were planning on going to each of the factions and trying to organise a meeting to talk about it. To potentially try and find if there's any other ones.
Oh, like an expedition of some sort.
Yes. Either we could do it ourselves or we could do it in like search parties, which would get us to know each other as well.
Yeah.
But doing that, we would need someone from each faction to be able to put up the notice board.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to do it for Heart. Six is willing to do it for Mind. Would you be willing to do it for Soul?
I could do it. I could do it for Soul. Yes. Yes.
Good. Okay. There was another thing. I know that you have a good collection of book and quills.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would we each be able to use one for the meeting notice board to see if people are up for it?
Yes. Let me go check my inventory. I do believe I have some spare.
Sorry to just spring it on you, but
Oh no. I mean, I was just talking to myself. So as a break from that.
I just thought out of everyone that I've met, I trust you more.
Mhm.
Of everyone in Soul, I trust Six of everyone in Mind. Oh, you're below. Ow.
Hello.
But I just think that we should do something about this. I don't like the whole ritual aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
It could be something. It could be not. It could be nothing. It could very well just be absolutely nothing at all. But we don't want to take that chance.
How many do you need? Just two?
Yes, I'll need one, and then Six will need one. Oh, thank you.
Don't lose them now.
I
Very
won't.
precious resources they are.
So I will give one to Six, and I will keep one in Heart. I will contact you at some point trying to figure out what we're actually writing in them. But if you get the chance, either today or whenever, if you could try and build a notice board telling people that we're going to try and organise a meeting for people.
Right. Okay. I can certainly do that.
We need
Yes.
to meet up with Six, the two of us together, so we can discuss it all. But this is just a general. I will get this to Six, and then we can talk about it in the future at some point to try and figure out when everything is and when, like, who can be involved.
Yes. I think that makes the most amount of sense. Definitely.
Yeah, because we were talking, and it seems ritualistic, and we're worried that it is surrounding the portal.
That would be bad.
Because when we looked at the map of the one that we got in the beginning, all of us are east of the portal. And we're thinking there's maybe these potentially broken down waystone points
Ooh,
at the west.
I see. And going out and searching and possibly confirming that would be a high priority.
Yes, especially if it is a ritual site and there's something trying to either bring the body back or trying to do something worse. So anyway, thank you very much. I will get this sent to Six, and I will try and set up a notice board ourselves in Heart.
One more thing. I was wondering, would you perhaps allow me to what would be the right word? Perhaps commission you for use of your wares. I've been told that we are throwing I don't know if we've all sent invitations out or yet. We are throwing some sort of shindig by our hot springs for other factions to join. And we need food and drinks and such. And I don't yet have the equipment to be making that kind of things, but I have the food. I just don't have the means to make it nice, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. I'm in the opposite boat. I have all of the machinery, but none of the food.
Yes, well, if you can tell me what kind of, like, food pieces you would need, I can get them to you to make things.
What kind of food would you be looking for?
I mean, something that would be enjoyable at the side of a beach or at a hot spring of some kind. I've never been to one before, so I don't know what you would normally eat there, but like snacks, beverages, I don't know. Do people eat salads at a hot spring? I don't know. Sandwiches?
We could make melon juice.
Oh, melon juice sounds lovely.
It looks like a little cocktail, but it's not quite. There is that's horse food. Don't want to make that.
Oh,
I'm
no,
looking
no, no.
through a digital recipe book. Give me a moment.
Oh. Right. Arcane magic.
We could do cookies, but that's like, it depends. What else do people eat? There are salads. What's the other?
I don't know if anyone's vegetarian.
I know I'm not. I've just been forced to eat fruit. There is melon juice and another way to make it, but that's there's pie. There's ice cream.
Oh, ice cream sounds nice.
Yeah, I've got vanilla. It's mostly sugar, eggs, and milk.
Well, I have a lot of sugar and eggs.
Okay, we would need to get milk, or like a sustainable way to get milk, or soy milk, or milk powder. You know, we can figure that out. How
Do you make soy milk from soybeans?
I don't know. How do you make soy milk? Soy milk. Soybeans. Yeah. And then
I think I have a lot of soybeans.
If you have soybeans, then that's perfect. We can just make soybean whatever. Soybean vanilla ice cream. You can also make strawberry ice cream.
Ooh, I have strawberries.
Yeah, so you can make mango, pecan, strawberry, and vanilla ice creams, and you just need that ingredient and all of the ingredients to make.
Okay, so if I bring all this stuff over to you at some point, you would be able to make it?
Yeah, so the melon juice is just melons and sugar. We need sugar, egg, soybeans, and whatever flavour of ice cream we want. They also have smoothies like banana and strawberry smoothie. I do have a banana treat, but we need ice for that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think people want pumpkin spice lattes.
I think it's not the right time for it.
We could make sandwiches. They've got like tuna sandwiches, ham sandwiches, peanut butter and jam.
Ooh.
Can make pizzas and stuff like that. We'll figure it out.
But I can.
A good point of start would be melon juice and ice cream.
Okay, well I can get started on that. I have access to a lot of sugar and eggs, and I've started growing melons, so that would be handy. And I have a lot of strawberries and soybeans, so I will bring that stuff over to you at some point.
That's perfect. I do have a mailbox outside, so if you just slot it in there.
Oh yeah, I'll put it in your mailbox then.
Perfect. I will go and hand this, or not hand it, but, you know, post it to 6. That's ominous. Anyway, yeah, you get inside. I'll go find wherever 6 lives. They said they live at the first house in mind, which is not very helpful, so I'll go and try and find that.
Okay.
But thank you very much, and I will definitely help with this. After the meeting... we could maybe try and organise it at the beach parties after the meeting and have everyone meet there, or we could. I was planning on inviting people to the tavern, but it might be easier just to have people. Sorry, there's a witch. Oh, she's down there. Okay, fantastic. But yeah, it might be better just having the meeting before the beach party, so everyone can kind of relax afterwards.
Yes.
We need to figure out a time that most people can be there is the issue. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Some people are night owls, we know that. But thank you. I will be on my way.
Okay. Take care. Watch out for that fake witch.
I'll try my best.
Okay. Farewell.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bedtime.
So yeah, that is everything about us talking about the meeting. Obviously, a lot has happened since, so I will try and make a video updating all of that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I know it's a little bit all over the place, I do apologise, but we'll get there. This is a learning opportunity and a learning curve for me. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm making it up as I go. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Again, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!